That's kind of funny. Anyways, I don't know what endings there are. I don't like. We've done a couple. We did the window one.
All of his co-workers were gone.
And the last one we did was it had a different starting area.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
It was a different starting area because it was part of the Ultra Deluxe, and so we got the skip button ending. But I don't. Now that we're back here, I don't really know what to do. I don't know what's gonna change. Like, I genuinely have no idea what has changed and what hasn't. No clue, genuinely. Like, I have no idea. Did you get the confusing ending? I did. That was one we got as well. What's up with this, by the way? I vaguely remember there being an ending related to these. The fact that these computers are on. This is definitely new, though. Can I? How fucking funny. I gotta go through here. I'll figure out what the computer thing is later. It keeps coming back. So new content. Ooh, fascinating.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Okay. More rail systems. I see. Gotta love those. You know, I gotta love those. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. I can't. I'm trying to say it perfectly so I can. The end is never the end, 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 is never the end. Are we just gonna go? New content, just spelled backwards. Okay. Back on this thing again.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable.
So did he make the game?
Disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and
what's up with the music?
For it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
No fucking way, dude.
Nice.
There we go.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel.
No way.
New experience built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Testing 2 printers at the same time. Why is this hidden here? Anyways, the Stanley Parable 2. Oh my god. Stanley Parable 427. Oh, because Stanley's number 427. The end is never the end again. Welcome Investor Showcase to Stanley Parable 2.
The Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
Taste the sequel. Ooh.
2. Now that's an artistic statement right there.
It's
future-oriented. It screams progress, and innovation, and long-term franchising potential.
Yeba? I don't fucking know. Zwei dos.
Now, to be clear,
more like a commentary.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Sure.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around
Stinky
them.
bitch.
It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific.
Who took the red marker? Me. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Dude. Humans are just 2. But I have 10 fingers. And that's not 2, but... Wait, no. 2 times 5 is 10. There you go. Design pitch, break, meeting plant, number 2 chat. 427. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I fucking love this vending machine. Taste the sequel. Ooh. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Batman Arkham Asylum 2, City, Divinity Original Sin 2, Doom 2, Dark Souls 2. I don't know about that last one. I don't know if people like Dark Souls 2. Red Stool. Stanley Parable 2. This is so. I feel like I'm playing Gary's Mod with a.
Go on, try out some of the new features.
I feel like Gary's Mod with a narrator. Like I'm playing Gary's Mod. Cusco's poison, the poison made for Cusco. Cusco's poison, the poison made for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison. That poison. Can't do his voice right. I can't do it exactly spot on, but I close enough. Hear your name in the game. I want to hear Gamma. Hear yours today. Name. Please, no screenshots. That is not true. That baby is all grown up. Dude, you gotta keep pressing the button or he'll go back into bankruptcy. Get bankruptcy. The new updated ray traced. More of the same, but in a good way. Consistent quality with just the right amount of change. New features, new content, new ideas. Dude, look at all those ideas. It's very nice. You can't be for real with those fucking new content, baby. Button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Jump circle. Infinite hole. Okay, well, I'm kind of curious to find out what the infinite hole is. Okay, well, before we go anywhere else, I gotta figure out. Well, I gotta look at everything that's here. 344. Is that Stanley? Is that Stanley? Wait, what the fuck? Is this supposed to be a reflection? I think it is. That's weird. Anyways. Please no screenshots. Merch. 2 adventure lines. No way. The end is never the end is never the end. This t-shirt is the best new feature. I saw the new content. I also saw the new content. It's great. It was great. Why is he big? Like a massive Stanley. What about a flat Stanley? Okay, well, I guess, you know what? Let's start. Stanley 2. The reassurance bucket. Dude, I could use a reassurance bucket in my life. What is this door? This is the most intriguing thing to me out of everything.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
Okay, well, it's just a bucket.
The many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what
Yeah.
pain in the ass that would be?
Oh, it would be a pain here, actually. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little bit for you guys.
Is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Why was the original Stanley Parable actually creepy, though? I loved it, honestly.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more awaits you in the Stanley Parable 2.
So do I just keep the bucket now? Sure. My bucket now.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
This is a bucket. Let's see. Free, new, plus easy achievement. Dude, it's like for achievement hunters like me. You are here, lower level. Jump circle. Free achievement. This map. Is that where I am right now? The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Merch. Settings. World Champion. The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. Office decorations. Epilogue. Collectibles. Infinite hole. And exit. Pretty snazzy. Well, I guess let's check out what the fuck... Dude, is this a Stanley action figure? They couldn't be any more of a sellout. I want one. Collect them all! I must collect them all for the sake of communism. Well, there's the exit, but I can't go that way yet. So... Free and easy achievement, here I come, man.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
Test achievement unachieved.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now,
Oh my
the
God.
achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Gamers, come on. Come on now. I just wanted an achievement.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Is that a girl? Oh wait, that's the chick who sees Stanley fucking freak out and die. And is like, well, off to work.
Ah, collectibles.
Oh,
Now
yes,
it's a real
please.
video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I
dude,
don't want
now
to
we're talking
stifle
like
the
Nintendo.
intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you
Women
move the
in
hell
my
on with
video
your
game?
unremarkable life.
I love
God,
it.
it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
Absolutely tragic.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
Oh.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a
In the
nice
game, there's a horny
decorative
fridge.
piece,
Oh, I know.
then.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's funny. Nora, that's her name.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one.
Concept
I
art?
think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Do I get a choice? Oh, do I? Oh my god, I do. I'm going with the happy 12th birthday because that's actually funny.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're
God damn
moving
it.
on.
You fucking dick. Always anything.
For the Stanley Parable 2,
Good
I
luck.
asked myself,
You don't even know my name.
what do players really want?
Too
and
big.
Of course, the
Just
first
right.
and most
Too
obvious
small.
answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
It's not gonna work, is it?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that
right.
is.
Thank you.
Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience
Hello,
of
I'm
this
Jim.
feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever
Get this
you are,
bucket
and
outta
simply
here.
become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim.
Well, I'm Jim now.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name.
Hello, I am
Okay,
Jim.
we're
Yes,
doing it
Jim
again,
it is.
And this time,
Call
let
me Mr.
finish
Jim.
first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim.
Jim. Jim.
All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
I'm sure you worked so hard on it. Wow.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable too. They would appreciate what...
Oh.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it would go at the end of the... well, we'll figure that out later. Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Do I want to fall into this? What if I just can't get out? I mean, it's the Stanley Parable for all I know. This. Fuck it.
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
This is very
Now then,
kind of creepy.
since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Press G to return to the surface.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I want to prove this infinite hole theory. What if it's a really deep hole and there is an end to it? Maybe I'll splat on the ground.
I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole.
So it's not infinite.
I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me?
I figured the hole was as deep
now
as
that
anyone
would
would
be,
actually
like,
need. Don't
actually
you put this
exciting.
on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal.
How dare you?
Would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no,
fucking
no.
dare
You're
you?
a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Alright.
Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. I really do have so much more to show you and to talk about, and I've had enough of the hole for a lifetime. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If
Is it
this
ending
starts to
again?
become a thing where... Wow.
Dude,
Okay.
it ended so quick. Oh, hey.
I'm starting to
Employee
become
432.
certain
Thank you for
that
the follow.
hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily
The
less
Stanley
and less
Parable.
infinite.
Okay.
I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax
Hi,
overall
Stanley, it's one of your
standards for
coworkers.
accountability in marketing. What's going on here?
Hello.
Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay, sure.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only how is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh,
who am I to judge?
You just do whatever it is you're here to do,
Yeah,
and hit
who
the
are you to
teleport
judge,
button
huh?
when you're ready to move on.
It doesn't work.
Is the teleport button not working? You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else.
I mean, all right, sure.
Take care,
This
Stanley.
isn't scripted, by the way. I'm just a big fan of the game. Well, I hope I can, you know, entertain you while we play the Stanley Parable tonight. He just left me. I'm stuck. New mug. Meeting at 2 p.m. Visit my desk later, by the way. Employee 432. Okay. I will. The hole. It deepens. Oh my god. We have discovered the secret of the hole. Nice. Change your perspective. It's Stanley. Dude, this one goes so hard. Press G to change your perception. What the fuck is happening? Stanley's face reveal, not clickbait. Oh my god, you ready? Press H to change your reality. Wait, if I just... Dude, this is a nightmare. What the? Oh my god, he was the error message. Okay, well, I like the puppies.
Stanley! Oh good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole.
Is this
and
the
I'm looking
whole
forward to
ending?
all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. Can I leave? No. No. No, 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 don't. I don't want to go back. I don't want to do it again. Is that the end? Was that an ending?